What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm here to make some predictions that I am 99% certain of. Now, some of you may know that I'm the best predictor on YouTube. Some of you may think that I am the worst predictor on YouTube. I have my moments, but today I'm going 10 for 10. I'm going 5 for 5. I'm going 100% from the field. I promise you none of these are going to age like milk. All of these predictions will be hitting. We're going to be talking about some upcoming fights from UFC 313, 314, other fight night events coming up soon. Fights that I'm certain of the outcome of these fights. All right, dude, let's get into this, man. First thing I want to talk about is UFC 313. Now, yes, I am aware that Gaethje versus Hooker has been canceled. I'm sure there's still going to be Yo, make a video about Gaethje Hooker, little bro. Regardless of that, let's get that bullshit out of the way. We all know Big Ank's gonna sleep Alex Pereira. We don't need to talk about it, all right? First one I want to talk about, Mauricio Rufy over King Green. I'm almost certain that Bobby Green's fucked. Like, I'd be willing to put substantial amounts of my kids' future college money on Mauricio Rufy over Bobby King Green. He does have this weird durability where he'll get brutalized. Like, he goes in there against Paddy the fucking baddie fucking slept him, lad. You know what I mean? I fucking put him out cold, lads. Nobody talks about it, but I let go of a fart when I had him in the triangle, lad. You know what I mean? Bobby Green gets absolutely brutalized by Paddy Pimblett. He comes back the next fight and weirdly has a good chin. Same thing from the Jalen Turner fight. He came back against Jim Miller, weirdly was tough and performed quite well. I still think Mauricio Rufy is just a terrible matchup for him. Like, this is a guy that actually knows how to box. Very rare in the unranked divisions of the UFC. I think Rufy's just going to put on a prime McGregor masterclass against this dude. I think he's going to piece up Bobby Green, rock him, put him on jelly legs, have him kind of twerking in the octagon like he was doing against Jalen Turner. And I think that Mauricio Rufy is going to masterclass Bobby Queen Green via probably TKO, maybe like dominant decision. I'm going to say Mauricio Rufy. I'm 99% sure he's going to win this fight. This next one, I'm 100% sure. Curtis Blades over Rizvan Blobiev. Listen, kid, Rizvan Kuniev, your time has come. There's no way out of this one. This guy tried to push back the fight with an injury, apparently a torn belly muscle at a local hot dog eating contest. That's what my sources told me. But regardless of that, he couldn't make the fight at UFC Seattle. The Octagon simply couldn't support it. They had to reinforce it for UFC 313. And now we get to finally see my boy Curtis Blades get a W. Easy fucking money, man. I wrote down here, Curtis Blades will defeat Rizvan Kuniev, I believe this kid's name is, by hilarious TKO. I think he's going to absolutely ragdoll this fucking circle of pale, uncooked chicken. Like, why does he look like he's a ghost on this profile pic? And that's funny coming from me if you know what I look like. Why does this guy look like a fucking ghost from Paranormal Activity on this picture? Regardless of that, he will be getting sent to the Shadow Realm by Curtis Blades. I'm almost certain of it. Shout out to the GOAT, Curtis Razor Blades. He will be blob checking the fuck out of this guy. I don't know why they're fighting. I've said this in a lot of videos. I still don't know. And all I get is,
Rizvan Kuniev has a win over Renan Ferreira. So he's actually a really smart idea for Curtis Blades.
Bro, can we just make fights that make sense? Because this poor fucking guy, I'm sure he's a lovely Russian man. You know, I'm sure he's a lovely guy. You know, this guy's going to get sent back to the fucking all-you-can-eat buffet that he trains at, just absolutely dominated by Curtis Blades, you know? So I hope that we get a real matchup for Curtis Blades next, like Marcin Tybura. You know, that's a great fight right there. You know, the thing about Marcin Tybura, he's a great fighter. He really is, you know? I hope that that's what we get next. Marcin Tybura, maybe Sergey Spivak. Just a classic Curtis Blades Apex main event, because this, I am happy for him. He's going to get a big win on pay-per-view, but come on, man. I want to see my dude fighting some real competition, because this guy is a fucking oval coming at him, all right? I'm certain he's going to win this fight, all right, man? What else we got? Fucking Marvin Vettori Dolidze in the Apex. This one, Leon Edwards versus Sean Brady. Now, I was 100% certain that JDM was going to lose a couple of rounds to Leon Edwards. You know, get oblique kicked a little bit, probably get taken down, controlled a little bit by Leon Edwards now that he's not sleepy. But I'm 100% certain that Sean Brady is going to send this dude back to the clip farming academy that is his coaches. See, the thing about the JDM fight, like I said, Leon Edwards would have won some rounds. He would have fucking got some takedowns. Against Sean Brady, it is going to be 4 rounds in that corner of just Leon Edwards sits down on the stool. Come on, Leon, what you doing, man? Come on, son. You need to fucking fire up, son. It's not 5 in the morning, son. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm still sleepy, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. They won't let me grab the fucking fence, bro. You know, not to mention the fact that Big Joe Pyfer, Smoking Joe, is going to be in Sean Brady's corner. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities for this fight ending. I think Sean Brady's going to definitely blow the fuck out of Leon Edwards. I also could see, you know, Joe Pyfer might jump the cage and just choke out Leon Edwards himself just to make sure, dude. So I think Leon Edwards is in a lot of trouble in this fight, and I'm almost 99% sure that we will see a Leon Edwards go back to that corner after getting body slammed by Sean Brady and get some motivation. Come on, Leon, you gotta fucking pull this at the fire, son. You can't lose the fucking Sean Brady, son. What you doing, man? You know what I mean? Leon Edwards is absolutely fucked, and I am, for one, loving to see it. I'm gonna lock that in as one of my picks. The next one that I feel very confident in, and the thing about it is I'm not confident in the actual, you know, fighter that I'm picking, but I'm confident that the judges have already made their decision. Listen, bro. Me, you, we, everybody loves Jan Błachowicz. That's undeniable. This is one of the best light heavyweights of the 2020s, bro. And, you know, that's not saying much, but still, like that, Jan Błachowicz fucking rules. We can all agree on this, dude. This guy's a badass. He rocks up. I bring legendary push power, you know, like he just fucking switch body kicks. He trudges at you, checks a couple of kicks, flicks a couple jabs. We all love Jan Błachowicz. He's coming off a fucking 2-year layoff, and I'm pretty sure he had a back injury, bro. I think in his prime, he absolutely melts Carlos Ouberg, dude. I believe that, right? But coming off this huge layoff and thinking about this logically, who do you think the UFC wants to win this fight? Do you think the UFC really wants to promote a pay-per-view of 42-year-old Jan Błachowicz versus Big Ank in the rematch? Or Błachowicz versus Pereira 2? Both of these guys pushing 40. I don't think the UFC wants that. I think the UFC wants Carlos Ouberg to continue the Adesanya storyline with Pereira. I think that's what they want. And I'm almost willing to bet my kid's college fund on this. Like I'm at the fucking Pokies on the weekend. I'm almost willing to bet there are pre-written Carlos Ouberg 29-28 scorecards. I'm going to say that Carlos Ouberg 110% will win this fight via 29-28 controversial decision because of the UFC agenda. I feel like that's very obvious. Just be real with me, dude. You can literally picture that right now, can't you? You yourself sitting here can picture that Carlos Ouberg decision victory. He's really tired. He has some bad moments. He gets on the mic, calls for a title shot. Michael Bisping tries to glaze him. Carlos Ouberg, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I already know that's about to happen, dude. I already know that the judges have written these scorecards for Carlos Ouberg as we speak. So I'm going to lock that one in for UFC London. The rest of the card, couple of nobodies, all right, dude? I'm fighting Brandon Moreno. I'm not super confident in myself. I'm not even going to fucking address. It's fucking 9 p.m. or I'd be screaming at my fucking microphone about this. I'm sure that's a fucking typo, but listen, dude. Next fight we got to talk about UFC 314, Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. Now, for those of you that have been following the channel, some of you think I'm a Carlos Prates hater. And I just want to address these allegations very seriously, dude. I love Carlos Prates. I'm not going to abbreviate his name because I know better than that. And Carlos Prates, maybe don't rock a iced out CP chain, bro. That's some crazy work to be rocking a fully blinged out CP chain. I don't know about that, dude. Like, man, you got to chill with that shit. But regardless, you guys are probably thinking, oh, bedtime. Here comes fucking bedtime, the contrarian, to pick Jeff Neal. Yes. Carlos Prates did get boxed up by Trevin Giles in the fucking Apex a year ago. Yes, Carlos Prates beat Li Jingliang. People have the nerve to go, oh my god, man, who does that to Li Jingliang? Coming off a broken back and a 2-year layoff. Oh my god, man. But when JDM beats anybody,
He was actually losing on the scorecards.
when this fucking guy beats Trevin Giles and he's losing, no, oh my god, man, get this guy a title shot. This guy beats Shavkat, dude. JDM's down against Gilbert Burns, and it's 1-1, by the way. He's not even down, and he literally lands all the significant strikes. Dude, JDM's a fraud, bro. JDM's a fraud. These people make no fucking sense. With that being said, I think Carlos Prates is going to do the exact same thing to Jeff Neal here, dude. I think Jeff Neal is actually a bad matchup for Carlos Prates. He does have a good chin, especially when he misses weight on purpose like he did against Shavkat. I think that Jeff Neal is going to be outboxing Carlos Prates very early on. Maybe mixing in some wrestling, maybe clinching him up against the fence, smudging him a little bit. He's not super good at tracking down long, rangy strikers. And I just think that Carlos Prates is like a more powerful, more dangerous version of Ian Gary with worse grappling, right? And I don't see Jeff Neal chasing takedowns. I think Jeff Neal's going to try and knock him out. So for me, I'm almost certain that Jeff Neal is going to be up, winning this fight. And then he's got that weird side of, like, his tilts his little blockhead to the side when he goes to hit. I think he's going to walk into a big jab from Carlos Prates and get wobbled. And then I can see a body, like a knee to the body TKO for Carlos Prates. Like, the sequence that I'm picturing in my head that I'm very confident in, Jeff Neal's landing good combos, popping the jab, landing good body shots, mixing up the clinch a little bit. Then in maybe late round 1 or middle of round 2, he tilts his head to the side to kind of land a big body shot or a big hook up top. Carlos Prates just stings him with this long kind of rangy jab. And Jeff Neal kind of drops like Robert Whittaker against DDP. Carlos Prates steps in, big knee to the body, walk off TKO. I think that Carlos Prates will be beating Jeff Neal. He does have good head kicks as well, which work well against somebody like Jeff Neal. So I'm going to say Carlos Prates via come from behind. Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus. All right, I didn't mean it like that. Come from behind TKO. Come from behind on the scorecards TKO. Let's make that very fucking clear what I mean by that. All right, dude? No diddy with that shit, man. Last one to talk about, UFC 314. Mate, Alexander Volkanovski's getting the fucking belt back, boys. Bro, Volk is winning this fight. I'm tired of pretending Diego Lopez is this future champion. Dude, the thing about this shit with these Diego Lopez glazers, is he entertaining? Yes. I don't even feel like I have to say that, but for some of you, I feel like I need to. Because I say anything criticizing someone, dude, why are you such a fucking hater, bro? Dude, this fucking blockhead just spams overhands and uppercuts, and people are like, bro, Volk is cooked, man. No, dude. Volk is going to school this fucking guy. Volk's gonna outbox him. Volk's gonna outkick him. Volk's gonna outwrestle him. He's not gonna get submitted off his back by fucking Diego Lopez with his grunty little face. He's going to take him down and beat the shit out of him like he did to Brian Ortega and Yair Rodriguez. I'm 99% certain of Volkanovski winning this fight, and I'm gonna be 100% certain when it leaves round 2. Because Diego Lopez spams fucking overhands and uppercuts like he's in UFC 5, like he's your fucking mate that just picked up the controller for the first time. Then he's gonna get that UFC 4 little banner up in the corner, hey bro, watch your stamina. And from that point on, Volk's gonna be flicking the jab. I'm too fast for ya. I'm too fucking fast for ya. Hey, stand up for yourself. I'm too fast for ya. He's gonna be pumping the jab, body kicks, head kicks, mixing in takedowns, draining the energy of Diego Lopez. I'm going to say Volkanovski wins this fight by round 4 or round 5 TKO. He's going to take down Lopez really when he's tired, especially start laying in the ground and pound. And I think he's going to get a TKO in this fight, dude. I'm picking Volk by fucking TKO, mate. I'm serious that he's getting this fucking belt back. Diego Lopez, if he wins this fight, it's a fluke. I usually like to kind of come in. You guys know me, man. You know me, bro. I'm fence time MMA, right? That's what people call me, dude. Most of the time, yes, I like to come in. Listen, dude, Lopez can fucking win this fight, man. Dude, Lopez is dangerous, dude. Right? I like to kind of mix it up a little bit and you keep you on your toes who I'm really picking. You don't really know. For this one, mark me down. Confidently picking Volkanovski by TKO over Diego the Blockhead Lopez. I'm tired of pretending this guy is a fucking problem at featherweight because he beat Brian Ortega. And you guys yourself admit that Brian Ortega is washed and not that good. So explain to me how when I pick Brian Ortega to beat Diego Lopez, I'm an idiot, right? Okay, I'll take that. That was a bad pick. But at the same time, you guys all have other geniuses who go, no, dude, Brian Ortega's washed. Brian Ortega sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Brian Ortega's terrible. He's the worst top 5 contender. But at the same time, you're glazing Diego Lopez for beating that guy and taking him to a decision. Not to mention the Dan Ige fight. Not to mention the fact that he lost to Movsar Evloev and nearly got finished. Not to mention the fact that he lost to Joe Anderson Brito. Not to mention the fact this guy gets TKO'd on the regionals by fucking randoms. And you have the gall to come here and call me dumb because I think Diego Lopez is a big Minecraft villager-headed fuck who swings fucking hooks in the pocket like he's playing Undisputed 3. And I'm the idiot because I think Volk's gonna piece this guy up. No, dude. I'm tired of pretending Diego Lopez is elite. He's not, bro. He's entertaining. He's cool. I fuck with him. I like how active he is. He's gonna be around the top of the division for a while. He is the new Brian Ortega. If you're hating on Brian Ortega, just remember, in a couple of years, when Diego Lopez's chin runs out and he starts losing to some young guys, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to remind you how you made me feel about my GOAT, Brian T. City Ortega. It's not so funny, dude, is it? You know, listen, dude, one of the biggest rules is, you know, remember who put you in hard times, remember who helped you in hard times. You know what I'm saying, dude? You guys are fucking haters, dude. You know, it is what it is, dude. Dude, Diego Lopez is the reboot card of Brian Ortega, dude, straight up. You guys are hating on Brian Ortega. Watch what happens when Diego Lopez gets turned into Brian Ortega by fucking Volkanovski, mate. Volk's getting the belt back. He's piecing up the blockhead. He's going to take him down. He's going to beat the shit out of him on the ground. I'm almost certain of this. Volk's getting the belt back, boys. That's all I need to say. These are my picks that I'm 99% confident in. Let me know down below, man. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What fight are you 99% confident in? Let me know in the comments down below, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, man. Goodbye.